sexuality here, kind of like with what Overwatch did. Well, actually, I guess Overwatch didn't really have any story in the game, so I can't really use that as an example, actually. But it's kind of like that whole thing that J.K. Rowling did with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where she said stuff like, I don't exactly remember how to pronounce the name, but
Or not.
well, no, I'm not talking about
Hagrid, I think.
I don't. Well, yeah, I think that is a thing that was said, unless it was just a fake tweet. But I'm thinking of not exactly sexuality, but kind of the same topic, but with
Are you talking
Hermione's
about
race,
Yeah.
where she said she was black, and it was even written in proof in the book that she was white,
Yeah.
and it's just that kind of thing for me, where if it's in the story blatantly, then yes, it's fine. But if you say it after the story is written and finished,
it
then
just feels copy pasted.
Well,
it.
like I was saying earlier, it's all about marketing strategy.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is, and it's sad to say that, but people will sell their soul for a fucking dollar.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really all there is to it. I mean, the more people you reach out to, the more people you make money off of.
And some people sell their soul for a
Less
3-year contract with Pepsi.
Exactly. Pepsi, hit us up.
Hit us up, Pepsi.
Did you know there was a caramel Pepsi that was made in Japan?
Excuse me?
Yeah, caramel flavored Pepsi.
I need me some caramel Pepsi. Caramel is my favorite.
You can
fucking
order
candy.
a Japan crate, and apparently it'll be able to be sent to you.
Well, dude, you know what sucks? My favorite soda, I have to order offline.
What is it?
It's fucking cheer wine, dude.
Oh, cheer wine is so good.
You're getting off topic.
Sorry.
We are. That's okay.
You ever had this cream?
What's the next one?
Anyways, wait a minute. Okay. What are the differences that separate games like Call of Duty and Doom from games like Postal 2 and Grand Theft Auto?
Ah, buddy.
Oh god. Gotta pause. Alright. Back.
Alright, so the question was, what separates...
Games like Call of Duty and Doom from games like Postal 2 and Grand Theft Auto.
Well, for one, Postal's a whole different genre, isn't it? Is it a first-person shooter? I've never played.
Yeah, it's first person.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, well, a lot of these deal with shooting.
Yeah.
I say what separates Doom and Call of Duty is a intense cult following and being a classic game.
Yeah.
It's also varying levels of gore. When Doom came out, it was mad, bloody and stuff.
For the time especially, because that was back on, like...
NES and stuff.
It was back during that time, but I think it was one of the first-person shooters, technically.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
But
it was all still very pixelated.
Yeah.
There wasn't much it was able to be told about what it was. All you knew is you were a guy, you were going through some place shooting demons.
Yeah. And I've never played Postal, so I can't really speak on Postal. But for Call of Duty, it's mainstream. That's all it is. It's mainstream.
Yeah. It's just a game that Activision or Treyarch, whichever one makes it.
They beat it with a damn stick. It's a dead horse.
Yeah, it's just constantly milking that dry. Call of Duty exists. Treyarch and Activision, I can milk you.
You ran out of words to use and
I
then
heard
made up
Blizzard's
their own.
doing Cold War.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Yeah.
But was the question more of separating Call of Duty and Doom from Postal 2 and GTA?
Yes.
Well, Call of Duty and Doom, they're much bigger games than like Postal 2, but GTA is still a huge
GTA
game.
is massive.
Yeah, that game's even bigger than Call of Duty. If
That
you ask
game's
me.
been around since Game Boy.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that separates games like those is Doom and Call of Duty. You're fighting for what's a good cause, or Call of Duty depends on which parts in which game you're playing. I think.
Yeah.
Because you can play as someone from insert side here, and that game's kind of perspective on what you personally think is the good side. But Doom, you're a soldier fighting the army of hell, essentially. But those games are like that, where it's kind of interpretation. But then GTA and Postal, you blatantly play as the bad guy. You're doing these awful things, And granted, in GTA, you don't have to do all the bad things outside of missions, but
Well, I mean, there are missions where you have to mow down levels of cops and innocents. And
well, yeah, but
yeah.
there's no
outside
real
of missions.
penalization for anything criminal.
yeah,
Besides, like
If you get
2 or
caught.
3 stars.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you get caught, that's the thing. You don't have to get caught.
yeah. Because you can just keep going, and your character never gives up in that game. Unless you stand there for long enough, then he'll raise his hands, and then all that happens is you go to the jail, and all your guns are gone, or all the ammo's gone.
You lose a couple $100, but
Yeah.
considering some of the crimes you commit, man.
Oh yeah.
We got him, boys. All right, let him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what it is, too.
Red Dead Redemption does more punishing on that matter, like in online, anyways.
Yeah.
Because if you get if a player does a bounty on you on Red Dead Online and gets you captured, you have to sit there for a little bit and actually just watch your character sitting. But that's off the topic of those 4 specific games.
All right. I actually had something in mind whenever I was writing the question, so I got an unfair advantage.
Ooh.
Basically, it goes off of what you said. They had in Call of Duty and Doom, you have more of a cause than in Postal 2 in Grand Theft Auto. Even though all of them have violence in their games, especially later games.
Cool.
They in Call of Duty and Doom, you specifically see the damage that has been done by the enemy that you are said to go against. So you're not just going up against defenseless innocents. Whereas in Pulse 2 and Grand Theft Auto, you could just choose to pay a hooker and run her over.
Yeah.
For nothing more than that $20 you gave her.
God.
Oh, if you give her even less, you can run her over and get more back.
Oh, God.
You can get a gain.
Yes, give her.
We can have a business going here.
We do not condone the murder of anybody.
Maybe Jeff Foxworthy and Elon Musk, but
Wait a
I'm
minute.
kidding.
Elon Musk, he's a national treasure, much like Keanu Reeves. I don't exactly know the other person you mentioned.
The only reason Elon Musk is a national treasure is because of his son, AE weird symbol X something something Kyle.
And cat girls.
Yeah.
And cat girls.
And that one podcast where he hits a blunt and looks at it like, oh.
And then where he laughs at a meme that says, "Yo, my dolphin ain't working," and it's just a deer at the bottom of a pool. Off topic again.
Okay.
How did we get to Elon Musk from GTA? Jesus Christ.
We'll have to listen through this again.
We're always here for a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, I've said my piece. Anyways. Oh boy, this one is fucking long.
Oh boy.
Fun.
Because it references a very specific and what was at the time hot topic.
Oh boy.
Okay.
The game Hatred
Oh.
puts the player in the position of a spree killer with the only mission being to kill as many innocent people as possible. But the perspective is top down and the player's character is a complete stereotype and gives no redeeming factors. How do you feel about this game?
To me, it's just a game. It's like one of the topics from earlier about games being a kind of medium. It's not exactly an art medium, granted, in this situation, because this game's more of a outlet to get things out. And depending on who the person is, they could choose to either be a bad person about it and take into consideration what they do in that and do it in real life, trying to imitate it.
All you really need is just that first scene to know exactly what you're getting into.
Yeah.
I just hate everybody in this fucking world.
But then there's the people who just play it to just take stress out and not hurt anybody in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this game existed, I'm not gonna lie. But from what you said, it I have nothing against it. Or do you kill any children or anything?
No, it doesn't have any children in the game that you can find.
Okay, so it's just like grown ass people.
Yeah, just adults that have bad AI.
Yeah, well, okay, so while it is a heinous act of murder, it's not like it's double heinous, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no obviously pregnant women, there's no obvious children, there's no... I mean, I don't know. Like you were saying, it's depending on how you take the game. If you go out in the streets and do it, you've had an issue before you put that game in the console.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's not exactly a console, it's a PC game.
PC, my bad.
Yeah.
But you had an issue before you downloaded that game. And I feel like the issue with games is a lot of people, like any other media, to be honest, will use it to justify something. So a lot of people are playing with these guns on the internet and stuff because, well, GTA made it look cool. It's a conscious decision to do something that you know is wrong, and you pin it on something else to try to make the blame go from you to the thing that you pin it on.
Yeah.
It's avoidance, it's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from a meta perspective, or I think we've said this at least twice already, the game is... You know exactly what you're getting into. If you've seen the trailers and... can you pull up a picture of just the front page of the character? He's got he's literally to the T a stereotype of what you would imagine a spree killer or mass murderer to be.
Bald head, tattoos, goatee.
No, not bald head.
Or very unkept hair.
Yes. Yeah, it's to a T stereotype.
Kind of looks like you, my dude.
With much longer hair. Just Orochimaru looking.
But yeah, he's got long black hair, a goddamn trench coat. So yeah, he's such a stereotype that even whenever you start up the game, I can't help but laugh at just how stupid he sounds. He's going to kill everybody for no apparent reason other than he just feels the need.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the game took an image of Bob Ross and slapped him in a mass murdering game.
And as I really started to look at the art side of it, or basically meta perspective of it, you play from a top-down view, as I've said. So that's already a big disconnect from if you were playing like Call of Duty or something like that, where you're in the action.
Yeah.
So you're just looking down and watching this guy as you're pressing buttons for him to go all over the place. Yeah. That's another thing with the argument that games cause violence. The controls play a big part. Like the old thought experiment. If you see a train coming towards one guy or five guys, and you could pull a lever and then it would only run over one guy, more people would pull the lever. But whenever forced to push a guy in front of the oncoming train, less people were likely to do it.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't want to be involved in that situation.
Yeah. To go into that, another top-down thing is like you said, it's a disconnect, and there's so many top-down games that are killing, shooting, etc.
Yeah.
And there's so many top-down games that aren't. One of my personal favorite that I played in middle school and high school was a Ninja Kiwi special.
Oh, yeah.
I loved SAS4 Zombie Assault. I loved
I remember
so much.
Oh god.
I spent hours of my supposed to be school time on that game.
Understandable.
Ninja Kiwi was just your free escape.
Dude, by the time I got done with that account, I think I had hit almost level 80.
Oh my god.
I was up there. And it was not easy to level up.
Ninja Kiwi and then Cool Map.